Hello and welcome to CAD 102 assignment. So what this one does is, so first off, this is only for CAD people. Secondly, what this assignment does is this is going to teach you how to actually make sure that your geometry is good. So currently, you guys can just make a bunch of lines and shapes and curves that like touch, but they're not dimension. They're not, you haven't made any constraints on them. You've made it so the things are supposed to be parallel yet. You don't have the full skill. You don't have all the skills quite yet. You've made great strides and you know how to use all the tools, but you haven't made it so that way they're screwed down. So like imagine making a TV mount or whatever, and you don't have the screws to screw anything in place. Currently you guys can make something, but you can't nail it down and make it so that way it actually stays how it's supposed to be. So that's what this assignment's going to do. It's going to teach you guys how to nail down your dimensions, how to make things parallel and vertical and all that stuff. So, yada, 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 that's what it says right there. So first off, watch this video. Congratulations, you passed. So the first thing you should do is ping me and Ben asking to be added to the Fusion Drive in Learning CAD. So just be like, hey, blah, 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 I need to be added to the Fusion Drive, and put the email that your Fusion account is linked to. Do that, it'll just save time. Then we don't have to dig around looking for it. Next up, watch this Larsta video. So you can either A, watch the whole thing, or B, you can skim it and try and understand all of these concepts. I don't care if you watch the whole video, I just care that you understand all these concepts, but the video goes over all of those concepts and applies them. So after you do that, what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to want you to make some practice sketches. So in here I included some practice sketches to make. Woohoo! So I would recommend you do 1-4, 2-1, 3-5, and 4-1. The first number is referencing the level, and then the second number is referencing like the number within the assignment. So, but why did I add you to the Fusion Drive? So first, so when you're actually doing this assignment, what I want you to do is you're going to go to your home page, and in here you'll find Astral Orbit. If you don't see it, try clicking here and looking around here and trying different options. So I have Jimothy's Inventions, which I made a while ago, and then Russell Willis. So I don't know exactly what it looked like for you, but check all of the things that are in there. And then within one of them, there'll be Astral Orbit once we've added you to the drive. So then what I want you to do is go into Learning CAD, double click into it, and then make a folder with your name on it. Rohan hasn't done anything yet, but I don't know, I made Rohan. I reshot this tutorial. So you'll make a folder with your name in it. So I'm gonna make Dennison one, because why not? So then what you'll do is when you open it, you won't have this. So I'm gonna get rid of this. You'll just have this so UI. Make a sketch, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna start replicating. So I'm gonna do 1-5 because that looks pretty quick. So I'm gonna go through it so that you guys can see what the process looks like. There we go. What the process looks like of doing it. I'm gonna make myself small. Whoosh. So what I see here is I see a lot of symmetry along this line right here. So I'm going to make that the foundation. So first thing I'm going to do is make that center circle. It is supposed to be 64 millimeters. So I hit the D key in order to dimension things, and I hit the C to make the circle. Or you can just use the UI up here. Next thing I notice is there's a circle right here. So I'm going to make that circle. So I'm just going to make a circle. Dimension it with the D key. It is 24. But currently this is in the middle of Nowheresville. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it in line with it with a horizontal vertical tool. Whoosh. Next thing I'm going to do is I notice right here there's an arc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 3-point arc. Come on. Stop lagging, Fusion. Stop. There we go. Oh no. This is how you know that this was shot in real life and not in fake life or whatever. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it this. Like that. And it gives me, does it give me the dimension of this? No, I don't think it does. So I'm going to do, you know what? I don't like the arc way. I'm going to do it with a circle. So I'm going to make a circle right here. That's going to get chopped off later. Then I'm going to make the big circle right here. That's the outer edge of it. So you'll notice that the dimension it gives for this is the radius of this right here. So I'm going to do 48 times 2. So you can do math within Fusion, which is nice. Next thing I'm going to do is create a line from here to here. But that doesn't really look right. It looks nice and smooth. What's going on there is it's tangent. Then that's tangent to that. Boom, boom. So the next thing I could do is I could do the same thing over again. But in CAD, you got to learn to be lazy. So what I'm going to do is I'll make a construction line. And then I'm going to mirror that line across here. Then boom. I have that. But now I have a bunch of things that I don't want. So I'm going to do, why is OBS mad at me? Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lop off portions of those circles. So I'm going to do trim that, trim that. I'm going to trim that, trim that. Does it seriously not give me the, oh, it gives it over on that side. That's why I didn't catch it. The radius of that is 24. So when you have an arc, it'll default to doing radius, but when you have a circle, it'll default to doing diameter. So this is 24. Next thing I'm going to do is I'd got 1/2 of it all good. I want to get both all good. So I'm going to make this. So now I'm going to use another tool. I'm going to extend this line. Yes, I could have done just done another line, but I want to show you guys a bunch of features really quickly. Why is it mad at me? Oh, I see why it's mad. So that line, it's going to move around. That might cause problems. So I'm going to make it coincident to this, which makes things touch. So now I'm going to lop off that. Boom. Now I'm going to mirror this, 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 across this line. Boom. Now we got a gasket. Crap, I did this bad. Oh, never mind, I did it fine. It worked. I thought it was going to break. So, woohoo. So, woohoo, that's how you make the gasket. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful. Yeah, thanks for watching.